But yeah, isn't Gleek the only one who's
We
actually been in
started.
LCS? Why is he getting paid the least?
Michael, shut up. We started.
What?
We started. All right, Zisha.
Uh-huh.
Now that there are so many more champions,
Yeah.
if we want to run a pimp stick comp,
Pimp stick comp.
a pimp stick comp,
All right.
who would be in it?
Susan Swain.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Swain and Nasus is lock.
Azir.
Azir is lock. Now we need a support. Now we need an AD carry.
Uh, who has pimp sticks?
Uh,
Is there any AD carry that has a pimp stick?
That's what I want to know. Is there any AD carry with a pimp stick?
I don't think so.
The only one I can think of that's a pimp as a ADC is Draven, but that's not a stick.
Michael, you don't understand. He needs a pimp stick.
He needs a pimp stick.
Hold on.
they all have guns and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if there is
It's-
one.
Does Wukong count as a pimp? No, Wukong doesn't count as a pimp stick. I guess Jace is the
Wukong's a bit
closest
of a
thing to a
stretch.
pimp stick that we can get.
It's a hammer.
I
No,
know,
it's
but
not a pimp
it's
stick.
it's still
No, if
Hammer
you-
has a stick, I
No,
guess.
if you're gonna say Wukong is closer to it, but like even.
no, but Wukong's not a pimp stick.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I think Vigar's good, but you can't play Vigar AD.
You can play him support.
Yeah, but you can play a lot of people's support. You can play Victor support.
All right. AD carry Victor.
Do you think that'll work?
Which I haven't
You
seen.
basically
his
you
art in a
max
while.
you max Q for Sheen procs
Yeah.
for like unlimited trade. You have 550 range, and I don't know how good your AS or whatever scale is. I guess you get I guess you get a lot of utility from your passive, but then you're not gonna sink 1,000 gold into something you're never gonna use, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Any
There's no pimp stick AD carry.
is there someone you can
I don't-
play trolley AD carry with pimp stick?
Who else? Yeah. Jarvan's
play
probably the
Jarvan.
closest.
Jarvan? Jarvan's.
If
Jarvan's stick
Kalista
is very
didn't let
pimpy.
go of her spears, they'd be pimp sticks.
Yeah, she doesn't hold them like pimp sticks either, though.
Hold them all.
Okay, I'm gonna start a petition right now to get like 1,000,000 referrals so I can make a pimp stick ADC, and then we can
Reno
finally.
Bliss.
And then we can finally complete our pimp stick comp. I mean, we have a bird
Oh my
comp
God.
down pat. We have our support comp down pat.
Got the spooky ghost down pat.
Yeah, we've got Spooky Goes down pat, but it's not original, so we can't do that.
Mobile Fire, look at
how's
Marksman
Spooky
and
Ghost
gives
not
me like
original?
Fiora.
Fiora's not a
Fiora.
pimp stick. Or she's a
Wait,
pimp
who else
cane.
did
It's a
who else did Spooky Ghost before?
Uh,
A lot of people.
yeah. Someone has done that. I actually got the inspiration from someone. They did a lot better than us because they hid behind a tree. They pink warded it, and then they all spooky goes at the same time. So that was a lot better than us because we were charging down mid lane. Oh, crap.
Yeah,
I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah. So I'm gonna petition to get like as many referrals as I can get, and then I
Oh,
can
dear.
like, make it.
I'm pretty
pimp
sure
stick.
Riot got rid of that deal in like
Yeah,
season
they,
2.
Oh,
yeah,
it been a while.
they definitely did.
Like
Wait,
4
what support are
seasons
you guys
ago.
using?
For pimp
Veigar.
stick? Yeah, Vigar or Victor.
Or Victor, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I guess like Susan can go jungle. I miss Susan jungle.
Does Susan Jungle still work?
Ask Alan.
I don't know.
I think it does. I think it does.
I've seen Alan play it a few times.
I've played it a few
Recently?
times. It was a lot better back then when you were doing level 6 dragons, but then now it's not the case anymore. Okay. Anyways, welcome to episode
Three.
3.
of the All-In Fantasy League of Legends podcast. And since like there's not really many fantasy things going on right now, we're just talking about League of Legends.
Talk
and
mad
life.
shit about Michael again.
Yeah. So I'm your host. Also, I'm your biggest scrub lord. My name is Max. We also have Michael. We have Zisha. And we have a very special guest with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to introduce, from the burning pile of ash that is Ernest's corpse,
What?
Mystery and Romance proudly presents live and direct from the top lane for Team Cherry Time. The one and the only, the carry, Justin.
I'm the carry now. Oh, man.
Alright, okay, Justin. Self-introduction. So, yeah, self-introduction, favorite champion, favorite role, and perhaps one lesser-known fact about your favorite champion slash role. Go.
Top's my main lane. I can play mid. Not so much the other three. Main champion, Gangplank, Garen. Used to play Malphite.
What do you mean? I thought you still play Malphite.
Eh. Look at my match history.
Of all the games I've played with you, you've only ever played Garen.
Really?
Oh,
I've only seen
really?
him play
I think
Gangplank.
so.
Yeah, I've only seen him play Gangplank. No, actually, he's played Garen.
No, I
I've
swear
played
I've
Garen
only seen
once
him.
since his rework, since his Juggernaut rework. So
Then
It
I've
doesn't
played
feel like much of a
Winston with
rework. You
you.
just get a massive damage boost from your R, isn't it? It's like
his courage also works differently.
Oh, okay. It's just
For every minion I think he kills, it boosts his armor and
Oh.
magic res now.
It gives
His
him.
passive is
It gives him
weird,
half an MR.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
half MR and half an armor
Stacks the 30 MR.
to a cap.
They
Yeah,
changed his passive too.
and it doesn't increase tenacity anymore. I don't think.
No.
Oh, okay. Because
Okay.
in my
Used
mind,
to.
like Garen
Used
still,
to.
you still play Garen pretty much the same way.
It's played in the same way. His
Yeah,
courage
it's
and
hide on-
his
hide on
Yeah.
brush.
villain.
Notice how I'm
works
saying
different,
on,
though.
not in. Hide on brush, and then.
He just yeah.
Okay.
His numbers just work a little differently.
Okay. So
So there you go. There's your facts on Garen.
all right. Okay. So is there
Still
I got
play him
nothing
exactly the same way.
Still play exactly the
I got nothing on Gangplank because he's pretty basic.
Oh, I've got something on Gameplank.
do it.
Uh,
Do Justin's introduction
when
for him.
when you chain your barrels, you can throw a barrel slightly outside of like the indicator range, and it'll still chain.
It's pretty
it's a visual bug.
It's pretty forgiving on that radius, so it might be just in general.
Essentially, it's a visual bug.
No. They did it on purpose just to make it.
Oh, so you can make
Did
good
they?
plays.
Yeah, I remember seeing a red post on Reddit actually, where they were saying it was on purpose just so that they were like it's better to make a big play just barely than to miss a big play just barely,
Oh,
and so they let you put it just slightly outside.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. You know what?
Yeah, I guess that
that's
makes
fair.
sense.
That's fair.
because it's not like he has that many skills per se.
Well,
Well, I mean, like he has skills, but I don't know. Like that's
No,
a
I don't think he has an issue with that.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. His ult's pretty annoying, I guess. Yeah. And that freaking parley.
All right. Okay. So our introduction, we did talk about a little bit about rank 5 team comps and all the stupid stuff that we have done and that we want to do. So I guess today, before we talk about like all the random crap that's happening around the actual professional League of Legends scene, just want to talk a little bit about rank 5s and stuff. And yeah, so well, me, Michael, and Zisha, we've been playing this game for like together since like end of season 1. So we've been in a lot of like ranked teams together. Some of them serious, some of them not serious. And recently, our secondary carry in Ernest decided that he is a grown adult now, so he stops playing, and we've imported a new top laner in Justin. It's not really an import, but
well, it's not really a. We haven't played much as a team at.
Yeah,
in
we
general.
haven't-
I think
we
we've,
haven't played
we've had
much
like
as a team.
3 games or
Yeah.
something.
yeah, and like a lot of them. Wait, was Team Cherry Time the one where he lost on purpose, or?
Yeah,
No,
I think so.
No, I
No,
think
that
we-
was BV Go.
Oh yeah, that was BB Go.
Yeah,
I was
BB
gonna
goes.
say
home.
I wasn't in that.
All right, okay, yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we played a lot of ranked teams, and like sometimes we really try hard, especially after we get our ass whooped like really hard, and then sometimes we just troll. But I guess since it's really easy to troll in rank 5, so I guess today it's nice to talk about how to be really good, like
Really
how to
good.
try hard in rank 5s, and Justin has a little bit of experience. I thought he had a lot, but it just actually was just a
No.
little bit in terms of like kind of collegiate League of Legends. Can I say that?
No,
Can I say
unfortunately
that?
not.
Seneca C team. Okay.
Seneca
Wait, did you actually like scrim with people like that, or like did you scrim? What do you guys like talk about? How to like put a comp together, or you guys just went in?
Oh no, we didn't make comps at all. We just play who we like and hope it works.
It's like solo queue, win lane, win game.
I guess.
Did you guys actually have you guys played before and like actually had some kind of team comp in mind, or you guys just kind of
No,
met on
we
the
just
day
play
of?
we just play what we're good with.
Okay.
Did you guys ever have someone who did like shot calling?
No.
All right. Okay. I guess like that's the difference between like playing serious rank 5s versus like you just hop onto like pre-made 5s as like a bunch of friends. It's like
Yeah.
you play whatever you want, whatever you feel like, versus like you actually go in with something.
Pretty
in
much
mind.
what we did.
All right, so Michael / Zisha, what have we historically done when we are designing
rank
rank
fives.
Rank 5s.
We try to lose. We troll the shit out of each other, and we build bad items. Also, I've never lost a game where we accidentally completely fuck up champion select, like accidentally not having a jungler.
Yeah, I know. Every time we screw up our like picks, somehow we win and end up winning that game. It hasn't failed us yet. I don't even know why. It's just so dumb.
Okay, I remember for us in rank fives, we played really seriously in season 2. We actually like found random scrim buddies and we just like scrimmed them and we went.
Oh
one
yeah,
for
we
one.
did that once.
Yeah,
No,
we
that
went.
was season 3, I think.
No,
That
that
was
was
a season
season 2
2.
or season 3, one of them. I think I think
Season
it was season
3.
3.
Because I
Yeah.
think that's when Alan started playing with us, and that's when we did it.
Yeah, that
We
was
were
when
real
we
trash,
yeah
though.
yeah that was when we
Yeah.
had our legendary team like pre-team cherry time setup where we actually had a team comp when we had a strategy.
Wushu wushu.
Lucio, Wushu, whatever that team is called. We actually had a strategy. So back then our strategy was like obviously since Alan was the one with no life, he was the best one and he was like the
Skip
only.
school for
Yeah.
2 weeks to grind
Yeah,
to
so
plat.
it's like, normally as friends we would advise that Alan shouldn't, abandon school for the
Normally.
league of normally we didn't do that, but until we hop in the league and then we're so glad that
Well.
he just spends his time on league. So I remember our strat was basically
He made me fail school. He made himself fail school. We both failed school because all we did ever was like grind from like 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. and
Oh,
then
it's-
sleep and then go back to 5 a.m.
God.
and
it's,
5
it's a
p.m.
shame
again.
because you never made it out of silver.
Ooh.
That is not true. I was gold that year.
Yeah, you got carried by Alan. Anyways,
Fuck you.
Wow.
so
It's
yeah,
totally
I remember
today.
our strat back then was
That was
like
not that bad.
our strat back then was like, okay, I play an early game jungler, I gank Alan, hopefully it works, and then Alan ganks
Of
bot
course.
lane, and then like so we format bot lane, and then we just let Ernest live and die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
basically
we
it.
did.
Oh,
Just
wow.
like,
And
yeah,
then-
basically yeah. So basically Ernest was playing solo queue all the time, but then we were literally like trying to do something, and it worked for us pretty well.
I got
And-
that a lot when I played in my fives team in season 3.
Oh, so
That's
you
why
just get left
Ernest
top
never
lane.
played with us.
Hmm?
That's why Ernest never played with us. That's why you decided to play Nasus a
Yeah.
few times and like came
Yeah.
out like 40 minutes later and just like wrecked the enemy
Hey,
team.
hey, do you know what
Oh.
happened after Ernest stopped playing with us? He got plat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you guys were the reason it was.
Yeah, we were the one holding him down.
Yeah, we're
And
the
I
shitty
I
ones.
dual queued Ernest bot lane and like he was really good, but then, anyways, yeah. So yeah. Anyways, Justin, you're saying like how you just got like abandoned top lane.
Oh, yeah, they'd focus on the mid down.
Oh, okay. So well, but then like usually, I guess you do play a lot of like kind of AFK champions where you just do whatever and like you get a
Did I
nice
play
tele
that
gank
season?
off and that's okay.
I think I used Gangplank Malphite.
Yeah, those are like the epitome of like AFK ones. Like Gangplank, you just look at map and press R, and with Malphite, you look at map, you press D, and then you press R.
Well, Malphite, you didn't use teleport in season 3.
Oh yeah, that's true. Whatever, but you just like did whatever, and then like it's like, hey guys, like someone's obviously gonna say, hey
Yeah,
guys,
I was pretty
let's
much on
group,
my own.
and then that's when Malphite starts happening.
Pretty much what it was with us.
Yeah. Okay, but then like the question is, does running a team comp or having a specific strategy in mind, is it actually better than just being good at the game and then winning your lane and then snowballing from there? Especially
Wait,
in our elo because we were like,
No, definitely
no.
not.
No.
in our elo, it's literally play what you're good at, but you should definitely still try and have someone shot call.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, shot calling is the most important in my opinion.
I guess
In our ranked games, it's
Everyone's on the same
play
page.
Varus Syndra bot lane, play Vayne
Varus
Anivia bot lane, play AD carry Ari support Blitzcrank bot,
Play
Yeah,
Cat
let's-
Leona, Akali
Cat
Leona.
Leona.
Yeah, I remember Cat Leona and then have the ADC in the jungle.
Oh,
worked.
was it season 3 that there's a lot of double bruisers bottom?
Oh yeah, it was. It was like Leona Jarvan.
My AD
Yeah, Leona.
AD
Jarvan.
carry friend, he hated that.
Yeah.
I know we got, I think it was Zinzao, Jarvan,
And then
Pantheon.
Jarvan.
Yeah, Pantheon was one of the
I
ones.
remember that. I
Yeah.
think I played like
A
Corki
mix of
every
those
game or
three.
something.
He hated it.
Yeah, those were pretty. That was a bad year for AD carries. A lot.
Every year since
No,
season 2 was a bad
yes,
year for
yeah,
AD
the
carries.
80 carries are just down in the ditches until
Oh, I didn't play
until
into
like this season.
Yeah, this year they finally decided to give AD carries some
Yeah.
some love. Change their names to
Yeah.
marksman too.
every season it's a different. I mean, one there's an assassin, and I think I was 3
Yeah.
or 4.
Oh man, the assassin year was horrible. I hated the
4, I think it was tanks and bruisers.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's And then
Yeah.
they did support. They did the whole support rework a while back with the gold items.
Oh yeah.
Philosopher's Stone was taken out, and they introduced new ones.
Rip Heart of Gold.
Heart of
No,
Gold,
rip,
Heart of
yeah.
rip
Gold.
my patented jungle Cho'Gath build.
And now you've got Marksman getting some love.
All right, I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna patent, like posthumously, patent my Cho'Gath jungle Cho'Gath build.
Posthumously.
Yeah. Wait. Is that the word for it?
Posthumously.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Whatever.
right.
It's like post-death, post-mortem.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
anyways, okay. Since in season 2, season 2 or 3, you always start boots, right? So you go boots through Cho'Gath. First item, Philostone. Second item, Heart of Gold. Third item, Avarice Blade. Fourth item, Kage's Lucky Pick.
That's a lot of
Oh
gold.
yeah, I forgot about Avarice Blade.
And then you just build it into whatever you want. So you build it into Shirelia's, you build it into Randuin's, you build it into like whatever Kage's Lucky Pick builds into, and then you build it into like Yomu's.
Almost, yeah.
And then you build like Cedar boots, and then next item is no. Before you finish your gold per 5 items, you build a GA. The build sucks, but you get so much cash.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
Yeah, and all the extra
built-
cash
they
you
built
get, you
what,
blow on the
GA?
GA.
GA.
Oh, GA. Oh yeah,
GA. So
Oh,
yeah,
the extra
that
cash
actually
you get
fits into
blown.
our season 2 like trolley team comp, where we're
Oh,
like,
man.
guys, we should just like knock people up. So we had like a blitz. Also, we had a Blitzcrank. We had Cho'Gath jungle. I forgot who it was in the mid lane. I think it was like Orianna. And then we had like Ernest playing whatever, because whatever, he's useless anyways.
Man, imagine Callista
Yeah.
existed in season 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If Calista existed in season 2, that'd be so good. But then we had a like you were playing Tristana. Tisha, you were playing Tristana, because we're like, okay,
Yeah,
so
because of knockback.
yeah, because all we need to do is just like peel for the hyper carry, and that can self peel, right? So it's just Tristana, and that actually worked
Wait,
really well.
Wait, I thought you played Kog'Maw too.
I played some Kog'Maw.
Oh, we
Yeah,
played
let's talk-
Kog'Maw when with Xerath. No, we played
No.
Kog'Maw with Xerath, and Ernest was playing Sinjin, and you were playing Leona, because we were like, okay, we're just going to like pelt from the back, and then we just
Four tanks in Kog'Maw.
yeah, okay, 3 tanks plus Xerath and Kog'Maw. That was another thing that we ran, and it was
Jeez.
okay because they couldn't engage on us. So that
was
was like
pretty-
that was another comp that we ran.
I don't
piece
even
of
know if
shit.
any of these comms that we did before works anymore.
No, but we were like so
Probably
much.
not.
No, we're so much worse back then, and like the people we faced were so much worse. I mean,
No, I know, but like
Yeah,
the meta doesn't fit anymore, doesn't it?
Who
No.
cares about the meta?
who cares about meta?
Oh,
You
I
just
guess
cheese
we're
the shit out of them.
yeah, I guess we're still in bronze.
Yeah.
I guess that works.
Technically, we're still in bronze.
Technically, my only ranking right now on my account is that ranked 5 is the bronze 5 go team, which is actually bronze 2.
Yeah, I know that's
So,
weird.
guys,
So
we've
you
got
go and
work to do.
hover over me in like the friends list. It shows me as bronze 2.
Yeah, we've
Does
got
it
work to
really?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Ernest is
pretty
still bronze
great.
5 because he played like 2 games on BV Go. All right. Okay. Anyways, back to the point. So so if we were to do rank 5s today, how would we design a comp? Like, how do we start? Like what do we think about before we go into champ select?
Okay, hold on. Before we even ever
Having an
start,
engage.
we actually need plat players. Because by the time you get out of B5,
Players.
there's like plat players everywhere.
Okay.
And then like if someone can't face against them, we just lose.
Remember how when
I pretty much only
Yeah, remember how we started Team Cherry Time? It was because Alan wasn't there, so we actually had to sit down and talk about what type of strat we're going into, because we can't just like blindly gang for Alan and hopes he carries. So
Yeah, but then we lose a lot of those games.
I didn't actually play with
Yeah.
you guys then.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, but then like for like I think when we did Team Cherry Time, it was because Alan wasn't there and we actually had to figure out like play as a team.
Is
instead
that
of,
what
like,
it is?
And
Oh,
instead,
yeah.
instead
Who
of
was in
Alan
that
doing his
game?
best Bjergsen impression.
We actually had to play someone like we actually
Yeah.
had to play a way where we can
Yeah.
do well.
All right, so okay, so we don't have plat players. We don't have the privilege of having plat players. So where do we
Play
start?
OPs. Play OPs. Play OPs that you know how to play.
Okay, so if so me, Michael, Zisha, Justin, and who's gonna be a mid laner? Dan.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if we're going to play if we're gonna do rank 5s and we're gonna start comp right now, how do we start?
All right. Bot lane's going to be Mike's on Brahmer, Tom Kench. I'm playing Lucian, Callista, or something like that.
Okay, so we build from
Bot
bottom.
lane's definitely bot lane. I mean, these are the ones we're comfortable with, and like
MF.
they're pretty OP right now.
Okay. Well, okay. So okay. Then we're.
And then we just have something that pushes towers and runs around and wrecks kids.
So okay. For the
Rex.
purpose of this conversation, pick one. So
One
we
what?
like
One
One
champion.
champion
yeah,
each.
one champion each.
Well, I'll be going Kench if it's not
Kench is banned.
Yeah,
Tom
Kench
Kench
is
is banned.
probably gonna be banned
I'm
though. So
banning
like
the
if Kench is
hell out of
banned,
Tom Kench. Holy crap.
huh?
I'm banning Tom Kench. With my
Yeah,
dying
so-
breath, I'll ban Tom Kench, even if it means I get
So-
permabanned.
So Braum or Leona.
Yeah,
Braum or
Leona.
Leona for me. Yeah.
Yeah, Leona for
Mike's
comfort.
pretty much only been playing Braum lately.
Yeah.
I've been playing Braum because people keep complaining about my Leona going who died to like hardcore.
I guess you weren't playing with me. Anyways. Okay. I won't be the first one going in, but I know for sure I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, you always do.
All right. Okay. So Zisha, ADC, Lucian Kalista.
Lucian Callista, probably Lucian.
Okay. So
If I'm
Then-
going Braum,
okay. Then what do we pick next? I guess we're doing jungle pressure. So what would you put me on? Like an early game or late game jungler?
okay.
Not late game.
Right now,
Things don't go to late game.
Mm,
Things
don't
snowball
go-
too hard.
It ends in
But-
mid.
But the
game.
thing is, you can put Mundo in there still. Mundo is technically mid-late game, but he's still pretty OP.
So basically, like we ditch top lane. We
Well,
pull the
top lane
Dyrus
doesn't-
treatment.
Well,
If you
Mundo
get
ganks are pretty scary.
Gnar, you ditch top lane. If you get something like, I don't know, Darius, you give it one good gank, and then you camp bot.
I think even with Mundo, it's like I think it's worth it to invest ganking into Mundo. Because
I think-
if Mundo makes it out of early game with no problem, Mundo is it's GG. It's
The top laners this patch are the kind where you give them one good gank, you give them one kill, and then they kind of just run over their lane on their own.
yeah. Well, after
that's-
playing yesterday, you realize that doesn't work. At our elo at least.
At our
You can do that
elo
with
any-
Mundo.
in both Zisha, yesterday the games we played yesterday in both games I ganked top successfully, like early game, and they
Who
still,
was our top?
one of them was Vi, the other one was okay. No, Dan carried really hard. That one game Dan played
Yeah.
Garen on top, he carried really hard, but we didn't win. And the other game I was like I ganked Vi. I got 1 kill, 1 assist for Vi. She still shut the bed.
Well, top 5.
Yeah, top 5, whatever.
Top
Not-
5 doesn't really work. So,
Okay. Anyways, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I guess like we invest like
You give one or maybe two real heavy ganks onto top, and then you just camp bot.
okay.
You push towers, you rotate.
So is mid
as
lane the lead?
Kalista Braum, if you gank bot at 6, you're almost guaranteed a kill.
I
It's
guess.
double knockup.
Okay, so assuming we're playing like Juggernaut / like really tanky engager top laners. So what about mid lane? What's going mid lane now? I know there's in the over this week in the China scene. Quinn mid boys.
Quinn.
Quinn
Quit
mid.
mid.
Quinn mid.
We can't have a Quinn mid. Our team like literally
what
has
does-
no
what
AP.
does-
Too much
What
AD.
mid laners does Dan even play? Like Morgana?
Kale.
Morgana.
Kale
Yeah,
Morgana.
Kayle Morgana. So basically he's a glorified support mid lane.
Yeah.
I'd say normally just pick whatever mid laner.
Or like we could shuffle.
you know how to play.
Yeah, or
There.
alternately we could shuffle like Dan into ADC, Tisha into support, Michael into jungle, and then I can go mid. But then like my mid lane's been really rusty.
My jungle's
could go
like
mid.
extremely rusty.
Okay, then we're so boned.
Oh god.
Then bronze 5 go. Bronze 5 go for
Bronze
sure.
5 go.
Alright, okay, so okay, well if it's Dan then I guess it's just like Kayle and
Morgana.
Kill's super late game.
I'd tell him to play Morgana every game.
Alright, okay, yeah, probably
Just push down tower.
yeah. And then so
Hasn't he been picking up someone recently? I can't remember who it is. I know he's been playing
I'm pretty sure you
Kalista
can
and
just
been
play whatever
playing
ADC
Thresh.
in mid lane.
Yeah, but then
We
we
have
have
too much
Tracy.
Oh,
AD.
yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait,
then-
you know how to play Xerath, right? Why don't you play Xerath?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but we gotta think about focusing on a role. It's
Well,
either
then you can put me in Mundo jungle. I'm fine with Mundo. Like if I play a jungler, if I play a champion, I know I'm perfectly
can you
fine.
exert enough pressure, like the required pressure, like that one good gank top and then camp bot? Can you do that with Mundo? Because Mundo literally just walks up and he has no hard CC.
His slow is decent enough for.
His slow's pretty good.
Yeah, his slow is
Or
pretty
a
good,
beat.
but it's not like an insect or it's not like.
But the thing is, if I can get a slowdown, I can go up and just eat them once. lane's kind of lost
Okay.
for them.
I guess you could put me back mid. But honestly, right now the only mid I can play is like Karma and Quinn and Riven.
It's okay. You'll play AD mid, and I'll play Kog'Maw, and then we'll have all the AP we need. Or I'll play Misfortune or
Yeah,
something.
that's true. All right, okay. So, is it consensus in this? Maybe currently in this season, probably an early game jungler which can do like good ganks.
Yeah.
So like
Oh,
no Meteos. Can't
you know
farm
who
up.
I remembered? You know
At
who I
least
remembered?
Rek'Sai.
Rek'Sai, yeah.
You know what I remember we can definitely play?
Uh-huh.
Lulu. We definitely have to play Lulu.
I can play Lulu.
Lulu mid.
I can play
Yeah,
Lulu.
I'm pretty sure Daniel's gonna play Lulu.
I've never seen that before. Is that actually good?
Lulu mid's
Lulu
really good.
mid? Lulu's like
Lulu
Big-
mid just doesn't lose lane and then is really useful
Yeah,
later on.
unless you're me, because like the only time I play Lulu in a solo lane, I actually got dumpstered by post reworked areas.
She keeps
Wow.
moving around everywhere.
Yeah,
well,
but-
if you
Support,
like,
top, mid.
yeah, Lulu is.
no, in the last tournament they kept playing Lulu because Lulu falls off late game, but because it never falls to late
Yeah.
game, she has
Because
like
it never
damage
gets to late
entire-
game.
And
yeah,
like
she has
really,
damage.
you just need her for wave clear and
her ult.
Yeah, her ulti and her E and like polymorph.
Yeah, so like pretty much her whole entire kit is useful. So if you put her mid, that's pretty safe.
The only caveat is if you put her mid, you need like something with big damage on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what
yeah,
you're
it's-
for. You're
It's
playing Lucian.
So
I'm playing Lucian, but you can't be a
Yeah.
one threat team.
yeah, we can be at
Well,
150.
that's we're gonna put top.
Like
You need a
Darius,
Juggernaut
Fiora.
Darius.
Yeah, it's
Darius,
okay. So
Fiora,
okay,
that
well,
kind of
then
shit.
if it's Justin, then it's probably gonna be either Malphite or it's gonna be, it's either Malphite
Gangplank.
or Gangplank. Gangplank is definitely a threat, but then Malphite is literally a glorified CC bot. So
Yeah.
CC bot with armor. So if we put Lulu mid, we probably can't do Malphite top.
If they have a lot of AD, Malphite would be
Yeah.
good.
And then plus, and if we're doing Lulu Malphite, then I definitely need to go with damage jungler. But then if I go
Yeah,
with
for
damage,
sure.
like early game damage jungler, then we basically, yeah, that's the only way we can do. But then we really fall out of damage late game. Cause like I'm thinking of like what early game jungler I can play. I can play Lee
It's quite
Sin.
decent.
Can you Lee? Yeah.
I can play Lee Sin. I can play Win Now, and yeah, I can play Lee. I can play Win Now. I can play Skarner. But then Skarner is not exactly the early game thing.
Yeah, Skarner's not.
I can
He's
play
a mid.
J4, and so like yeah, I don't play a lot of late game junglers, so that's like the problem that we're running into.
Whoa. Why
Quinn.
do you need to play late game junglers?
I can play Quinn, but then we're just really giving up pressure like before
Yeah,
we
I
hit
guess.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just play Lee or Jarvan.
Yeah, probably just like Lee or Jarvan, but then we just have to figure out like we need to go some sort of like damage top lane.
Yeah.
And then yeah, okay. So
Gangplank or Garen works, doesn't it?
We need to go damage top lane or damage mid lane and not Lulu. That's all it is.
Lulu has damage though.
Huh?
Lulu actually has
Not
damage.
as much as like the big.
Not as much
burst,
as like
what's
a
it called?
mage
Yeah.
or like an
look,
assassin.
Lulu has damage in terms of she can wave clear really hard, but if you are like talking about burst, she doesn't have it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you either need like a big damage top lane or an assassin mid or something big.
Yeah. So
Just pick
Because
people
Zero's
off
really
because
good, but-
we're literal shitters.
yeah. Yeah. So right now I guess we are either hiring a mid laner or we're expanding our champion pools. Okay, guys. This season we're focusing on 2 roles. Okay, I'll do jungle and I'll do mid lane, and then you guys can figure it out.
Top and mid.
I'll do support and top.
I'll do anything bot lane and I don't know.
Do
Mid.
a
Well, there's the 2 roles bot lane.
okay. Do we have
Yo, we have no jugglers.
do we have a backup jungler? Okay, Dan can
I'll
go.
learn how to jungle Tarek before he gets
No.
reworked.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I swear the new thing is actually like teasing the Tarek rework. All right,
Is there
anyways.
actually a Tarek rework coming
Yeah,
out right
it's in
now?
the
Yeah,
horizon.
supposedly, yeah.
Oh, well.
All right, okay. So this next term is a recent term, and it's always been a very important thing, especially in rank 5s, but no one has talked about it until High retired. We're talking about shot calling. So we always know shot calling is important, but it's one of those things where like everyone knows it's important, but no one realized it's a thing until people said it was a thing. It's
I
like
just told
how
you we need a shot caller.
Hmm?
I just told you that the thing we need is a shot caller. And
yeah, like okay, things we need a shot caller, but before we never like before okay, okay, before the whole high thing went down, and like people were like, oh my god, C9 needs a shot caller, like the importance of shot caller. That's when shot calling became a buzzword. At least that's what it is in
No,
my
no, the
perspective.
way
Oh,
way
Yeah,
before that.
no, but then like
way before
no,
that. I
people
used to shot call in 2 and 3.
yeah, no, people cared about shot calling, but then after the high thing, it finally it became like instead of like a thing that people kind of like understood to like all the way out in the open. I'm not discounting how important shot calling is since the start, but then it's just it never.
I
Everybody
don't
knew
know.
that.
I
Everybody knew
think
that.
it's been pretty important to everybody for a long, long
Okay, am I
time.
talking to my ass
Yeah.
right now?
In a
Yeah.
team game,
Yeah.
it's going to be important.
Mm.
Because like since Reggie retired, people are like, who's gonna shot call for like
You
2
know,
years ago?
when they,
3 years
you know,
ago.
when they didn't care about shot calling was season 1 and maybe
Yeah.
like the first half of season 2. It was
Yeah,
everyone
prob-
dicked
yeah.
around.
Because people walked around and did
Yeah.
whatever they wanted.
I remember the first memory I have of shot calling. They didn't call it shot calling. They were like, it was Najin Shield. The big question is, who's going in with Mac Noon? Yeah, that was the thing. Like that was my first memory of like people actually are putting emphasis in like shot calling. But I swear to God, back then everyone just called it different things. Like okay, who's a leader? Who's the one making plays? And like who's the one just deciding when to make plays? But then it's like the knowledge has always been there and the importance has always been there, but it never really got centralized until like I feel like it never got like it never became a tangible thing until High went down. Yeah, at least that's what I have in mind.
Honestly, in my opinion,
Yeah.
shot calling became important, and which is the one Fnatic one?
Season 1.
Season.
It is, right?
Season 1, yeah, with Shushe and Expeke.
Since that, there was already shot calling. If you like, if you
Shot
think
calling in season 1 was a
Yeah.
joke. Shot
Yeah.
calling in season 1.
shot calling in season 1 was a
Yeah.
joke, but like you kind of saw it. But like in season 2, you definitely saw it.
Season 2 was a
Mac
lot
Noon
better.
Mac
Season
Noon
1
is-
was actually just Shushe carrying the shit out of Fnatic.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I guess back to in our situation. In my memory, in season 2 and 3, our version of shot calling is, we would say what we want to do, and then we decide which one's the least worst idea. Yeah, that was basically the extent of our shot caller. And most of the time, it's like we bicker, and then
Something.
Alan says something, and then we're like, okay, fine, we'll go with that. And yeah,
I mean,
like
as long as everyone's on the same page.
yeah,
right?
it's like everyone's on the
It's
same
mostly
page.
just someone with awareness says to do something and then
Yeah.
you do it. That's bronze shot calling.
Yeah, and it's
That's not
it's,
true.
and it's usually like
That is
Max.
true.
No, it's
Go
not.
in.
It used to be me who does shot calling. I had zero awareness. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that didn't
that's not
work.
shot calling. That's like
Well, I mean, the
you're
kind
the,
of
like,
sometimes.
epitome of Bronze 5 Go. It's like
Hey, remember that game that we were playing the other day where I was like, hey, Mike, what's your criteria for deciding when to go in? And you're like, whenever I feel like it. And I'm
Well,
just
that's
like,
good.
Yeah, exactly.
Michael.
Exactly. That's
Should
called
not
gut
be
feeling,
making
man.
calls.
I still remember that time you were playing Renekton top.
Yeah, but you were like 0 and 7.
I
When I
I
asked
still
you
remember
that.
the time you were Renekton top, and you were basically walking around the red side jungle. It's like, guys, I got 4 my tail. I got 4 my tail. It's like, can we turn? Can we turn? Can we turn? And we're like, no, we're not turning. I'm out of mana, or like I'm low on health, or like I have no cooldowns.
I'm in base. And
Yeah,
my
it's like something like
support
that,
is
and then
dead.
Michael dies, and he's like, "Guys, where are you?" And we're like, "Michael, we've been telling you we're not going in."
For the past
and-
like 25 seconds.
Yeah, and then and he's
I
like,
remember that.
Jeez,
That happened more
oh.
than once.
"Okay,
That happened more than once.
yeah, that happened more than once. That's why.
So,
That's why, or we don't truly have a shot caller because we run by like a shot calling democratic. It's like a minority government. For us, it's like okay, someone makes a call, and then we're like, no, that's stupid. That's stupid. And then it gets overturned. So we're like pretty much Canadian to the core. So yeah. So I guess like yeah, shot calling is really important. But then like sometimes I don't trust people shot calling. And I guess sometimes like really obvious, and like sometimes in my mind shot calling is just people yelling into Skype. It's like mid. Follow the call.
Honestly, it's been getting better.
We don't play enough
Like-
rank 5s together because we're all fully functioning.
Well, I mean, like
adults
even
now.
when not rank 5s, like at least I know Zisha and I,
Mhm.
when we play, we've been getting a little bit better with like where we should be.
Yeah.
Michael, you're too far forward.
Eat
Michael,
me!
why are you there?
Eat me! Why don't you eat me? No, eat him! No, eat him now! Don't eat me now! It's like, Michael, you screwed up your ulti again.
They're yelling at each
No,
other.
no, 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 no. Like, we're better at split pushing.
Yeah.
Like, we understand the concept of split pushing and like what's safe and what's not more now.
Yeah. Mm.
Man, I wish I had a slot for a Sightstone as an 80 carry. I could just one-man split push forever.
Yeah. No, the vision changes. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's taking a while to get used to. I can't get used to either sweeping or warding unless you're like a
Yeah.
jungler with a ward. Like
I
with a
like
ward
never hit
item.
anything with sweepers. I hit like one thing with a sweeper because everything else is already timed out by then,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
no one
really
else has
bad.
wards.
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty bad with that.
actually now I have an
There's a lot
excuse
less
to
wards
not
around
ward as a
because you
jungler.
can't buy them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I have an excuse to not ward as a jungler because I can literally K guys, but I have a sweepers, and I have like my jungle item. I can't. My pink ward's down already, so I can't ward, and they're like, okay, I'm sorry.
I've definitely noticed that there's just like when you are sweeping,
Yeah.
you just run into less things by
Yeah.
far.
It's kind of stupid though, because the thing is, you don't need to sweep the clear, like the blue
Yeah,
trinkets.
The blue trinket.
So there's honestly not that much point of sweeping because everyone's like using a blue one everywhere.
Yeah.
So you just walk up to a Whack-It instead, and it's just like, okay, what's the point of having
Yeah,
a sweep?
it's fully visible, and there's no point of a sweeper. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
you'd need it for like Teemo
The only thing
traps or
worth
something.
sweeping is the support's Sightstone, and then
Yeah.
maybe the jungler Sightstone
Yeah.
if it's like Lee Sin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Everyone knows Lee Sin's only care about vision control with the Sightstone item.
Didn't you play? Wait, yeah, Zisha, didn't you have a Lee Sin support like couple days ago, and that guy like literally had no wards on him? Yeah, it was
he
2
didn't
days
ward
ago.
at all. No, that was really dumb.
I had to play
Cause
ward mid. That was so bad. Oh my god, I can't play
yeah,
mid.
you fed really hard, and then our Lee Sin.
Hey, I was going at
didn't have
30. I was
pressure.
going at 30 FPS. I'm like, what
pretty
the
good.
hell's wrong with my
That's pretty
game?
good.
30 FPS?
What'd you do?
I had a battery saving. I forgot to change it to
okay.
entertainment mode.
Ah,
I think Lee Sin support's good. I mean, Lee Sin's just gonna scale into a tank anyway. So.
Mike was so salty going into that game. I'm like, it'll be fine. I've played with Lee Sin supports before. It works out well.
then it didn't work well.
I
Wait.
was more aggressive than our Lee Sin. Our Lee Sin did nothing, and then he
Oh,
died,
wait.
and then
Oh,
he
it's
didn't
bad.
work.
Basically, basically
Really
Lee
bad.
Sin support is like you have an excuse to buy Sightstone first,
Yeah.
and
He didn't though.
You just it's
What did he have
basically
first?
insect fest.
He didn't, and the thing I know is like the first time I saw him, it was like killing spree. I'm like, what? And Lee Sin's 300.
I'm telling you, I think Lee Sin support is not like a top.
He like
tier
just
support,
left
but
my
it's good.
lane, and
Ditched you.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Okay.
That's
Next,
bad.
this is our next game we're playing. I'm playing Lee Sin support. I want to do that.
All right, I believe.
All right. Okay. So okay. If we're gonna set a goal for rank 5s, how do we get better?
How do we get better?
How do we get
Play
better?
more
Other than
together
like
so we know
being a
what we're
better
doing.
player, because obviously, okay, honestly, I think at our level, the key to winning rank 5s is basically you win your own lane and then you carry.
The key to winning ranked 5s is map awareness.
Yeah.
Just general league things, and then play together so you know how each other plays.
Yeah. I just,
To be honest,
Especially the
our,
bottom players.
yeah, our season 2, season 3 team is actually pretty good because all of us play together so often. We pretty much knew.
Yeah, that's
oh,
gonna be better
how,
than just 5 people getting together and playing.
how good
Yeah.
it is to still
Even
be in
with Skype.
school and like early university as well when we can just play
Yeah,
as much
first
as
2
we want.
years of
Yeah, when we just like drift around all day. Yeah, yeah, okay, fine. It's fine. I guess like we just need to like play more league and then we'll get better. I honestly think that like our strategy's there and like our cohesion is there. We just need to get better at the game.
Yeah.
All right, okay. I guess that's enough of the rank 5 stuff. So Zisha,
yeah.
you have been spamming us with
Oh,
headlines.
is it actual news time?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, actual news time.
Actual
Okay,
news.
I'm
Oh,
not sure if you guys
so-
picked up on the Family Guy reference, but I called Zisha the Asian reporter Zisha Takanawa.
Yeah. Oh, that's where it was. I'm like,
Oh my God,
Takanawa
Michael.
sounds so
Yeah.
familiar.
Okay,
That's where it
so
was.
you know what just came out like while we started this show?
Mhm.
Loco Doco's head coach for Team Liquid, and they're doing a 10-man roster.
What?
Wait, what?
You can have a 10-man roster.
They're
Is
gonna
it
have a
Team
10-man
Liquid?
roster. Team Liquid.
Did
Oh
they
shit!
wait? Did they
Look at this.
say what's Did they say who's on the team? or is it literally a 10-man roster with no players?
They're saying 10-man roster, but they haven't said who yet, I don't think.
Wait, who was on Liquid before?
They'll be announcing next
Okay.
week.
The only one I know still on Liquid is Piglet,
Piglet.
and Dom. Because Phoenix, I don't think he's in anymore, is he?
Wait, is I Am Dominate? Oh, you know, no. Oh,
Yeah, it's
is I Am Dominate still in it?
yeah, it's Dom and Piglet.
Honestly, those two are enough to start up a team.
Especial Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with
Phoenix,
that.
their carry.
Phoenix might be. I think
Phoenix has been
as far as I know,
streaming.
Phoenix is still there.
Yeah,
But
Phoenix is streaming, but he's not been streaming under Liquid, so I'm
Wait,
not
hold
sure.
on, hold on. Is
really?
Liquid out of LCS?
No, they're not. They're still 4th place, as Destiny
So-
has ridden them.
So they are in LCS, right? They're in LCS
Yeah.
right now without a team? No way.
no, they just haven't announced it.
Yeah, okay,
Like
yeah, actually, Phoenix might be still in. I'm not sure.
they're
I'm pretty sure
not
Xpecial's
as,
probably still in.
they're
no,
not
Ex-
as
no, Xpecial's not in. He got kicked out of the house.
What?
a long time
Yeah,
ago.
a long time. Xpecial's not in Liquid anymore.
Oh. Oh. Oh, see, I
No,
told you, I haven't been keeping up.
But okay, like they're not as shit out of luck as like fucking Elements in EU. Okay,
Or like Gravity. Who's still in Gravity?
Gravity. Oh, they. Is Gravity the one that we don't know who they've sold their spot yet to?
Oh yeah, I think so. Because Bunny
Wait.
Fufu's gone.
Yeah,
They sold their spot?
everyone sold their spot.
Yeah, it's good money.
Yeah, I guess.
It's the NALCS bubble.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's very recently come out, this piece of news. Loco Doka content creator, huh?
Of course not.
Yeah, of course, he's only going to be a content creator.
His content was a bit cringy too. So.
I'm pretty sure Phoenix is still gonna
Okay. Good.
be...
Because Phoenix is probably like, yeah. Phoenix
Yeah.
is really good.
Like, they'll be fine with the 3 they have. They pick up 2.
Yeah.
Do they even have, like, 4? Do they still have,
I know Xpecial's not in and Quas is not in, so we don't know who their top laner and their support is.
Is it Smoothie?
I think Smoothie is their support. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure who the top laner is though.
Anyways,
There's a whole video on it on YouTube. I think it kind of explains it.
yeah, so they've got at least one person to announce and to have a full man of 5, and then they have another 5 players.
Okay.
Do they already have the 5, or they're probably
They haven't
still...
announced it, but they said they're going to announce it next week.
But do they
which will
have all
be-
the players already?
They haven't said.
All right, Justin, it's time to watch LCS.
Yeah, probably not
so-
happening.
So that's
Probably not.
Probably not. I'm not a huge fan of pro
Pro.
play.
Well-
I listen to like LCK and LPL streams to sleep. I don't know why. I listen
sleep?
to,
Monty's voice.
yeah,
is
I
so-
sleep to Sweet Monty's
calming.
voice. You should do that too, and then maybe you gradually like it.
He'll brainwash you while you're half asleep. Just
Yeah.
believe in the Koreans.
Yeah.
Korea's
Yeah.
gonna win. Korea's gonna win.
Yeah.
The Korean hype train.
Well, it's not wrong, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
okay. So besides that, Broken leaves Dignitas.
Dignitas.
I'm not really surprised.
Yeah. He was coaching
Yo,
the
wait,
EU one, right? Was
Yeah.
he?
Yeah. Yo, I saw apparently the first comment is he didn't want to team without English speakers before.
Oh, that was one of the things that he was always complaining about was language barrier.
Oh, really?
I swear, like, Broken Shard's the only person I know that moved from NA to EU.
Well, he kind of went back and forth.
Yeah.
CW to what was it called?
Yeah.
I forgot how good he
XC,
was.
Bubba Dub, what's it called? Team probably.
I forgot how good he was. Was he good enough to actually? Like,
He was
warrant-
okay.
He was
okay.
not good enough to. Okay, dank memes incoming. He was not good enough to do red buff. Alright, okay, so, okay, that's roster moves. Oh, and the next other big thing is, like, salaries. Talk about how some punk ass
Wait,
kids
we have
played-
more roster moves.
Oh, okay.
There's
I was
a
just,
few-
I was about to lament on the fact that, punk ass kids make so much money for playing video games, but I
Punk
guess
ass
that-
kids.
Yeah,
Punk ass kids like Ember
yeah.
who make way too much money because they're funded by venture capitalists.
Alright, okay.
who's C9 funded by? Still, what's his name?
C9 is
Red Bull?
C9. Oh yeah,
Red Bull. They have a new sponsor, Red Bull.
Red Bull now.
Yeah, they announced
Oh,
PSM
really?
and then they announced Red Bull. It's like, oh, okay.
which is pretty cool. Okay. So I am Flame and Captain Jack.
Yep.
I know Thorin's probably like busting a nut right now.
Wait, hold on. I am is Korean?
Yes.
Yes.
I am Flame and Captain Jack.
Yes. Captain
I
Jack
don't
has
know.
been
There's like
around for a long
Koreans
time.
in EU now.
I am Flame and Captain Jack. Uh, I don't know how they're gonna do, but they have some not trash players.
Mhm.
I can say that. Will be interesting. Kakao leaves IG because all these Koreans don't like China. But Rookie's still there, I think, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Is the pay supposed to be better in China?
Yes.
Dude, what's
Probably.
his face? Fucking SKT, Easy Hoon, that's his name.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh wait. Yeah.
he has
LGG.
he has the like $850,000 signing or whatever. Michael, the Chinese
Yeah.
league scene is run by billionaires' kids.
And
Oh.
I'm waking up at 5 tomorrow to drive to work.
Yeah, you wish you could make $850,000 to play on a Chinese team, cash in.
We just need this podcast to be sponsored by some Chinese billionaire.
Really well.
You gotta get Dan on it. Dan, hurry up. Make the sponsorship happen. Alright,
And then
yeah.
what else? Oh yeah, Echo Fox is. Wait, is Echo Fox the one that's taking over that bot out Gravity Spot? Is that the one? I don't remember who bought out who. Yeah,
okay.
they're the one who took Gravity Spot.
Okay.
So
Wow.
Rick Fox's team, Echo Fox, is rumored to be picking up a Korean challenger player. And everything else about their roster is as yet unknown. They might be getting Froggen, apparently. That's the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that everyone's like circle jerking about. Don't know how true that is. It might be happening.
Probably.
Probably.
Because
What's
since
Froggen
we
gonna
have
do with his
nowhere
life?
else for Froggen to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else is Froggen gonna do with his life right now?
Stream.
No, Froggen's gonna stick on Elements and 1v5 the ELCS. That's what's gonna
Probably still
happen.
more wins.
Make a solid 6th place EULCS team.
Yeah.
So like I think it's likely just because there's not much else for Froggen to do this split.
Yeah, I think so too.
Still make good money
Then
from streaming.
Echo Fox is also part of this whole bunch of people with money cashing in on this NA LCS bubble. There's Rick Fox. There's the Immortals venture capitalist. There's Ember, who isn't even going into LCS yet.
Hmm.
All these people with way too much money.
Currently, what is the NALCS roster? Like the 10 teams? Is it 10 teams now? We have like top 4 of like C9, CLG, TSM, Liquid, I guess Immortals, Renegades,
Energy.
Energy,
Oh yeah, Energy's the other one. Then Dig,
Dig.
Impulse. What's
Impulse.
happening to Impulse?
I don't know what happened to Impulse.
Tip is. Oh yeah, Tip is the one that we have no idea what's gonna happen to them
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
these teams are really stacked.
Yeah.
A lot of these NA
Immortals
teams-
looks pretty stacked.
Yeah.
The old stack teams look pretty stacked.
Yeah. Dig looks bad.
Oh, Dig is. Yeah, Dig is bad.
How do you think Energy's gonna do?
Energy?
Yeah.
Bottom feeder.
Who's,
Bottom feeder?
Bottom feeder.
Bottom
Who's
feeder,
on Energy again?
yeah.
Energy is just
GBM Impact, Moon, Alltech, Concon? I don't think they'll be bottom feeders.
Someone's got to be a bottom feeder. We can't have like everyone all the way up
What do you
there.
mean? Dignitas is bottom feeder. Everyone knows
I know,
that.
but they can't be like the bottom feeder. Like, there's gonna be like 4 teams that are treadmilling at the bottom.
Do you think Renegades is gonna do
I think,
well?
I think Renegades is gonna be a bottom feeder. They honestly didn't look good in the NACS finals.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think Renegades is gonna be a bottom feeder.
What do I
Don't
not
quote me.
see?
Don't quote me. But okay, I do not believe in Alex Ich, and I do not believe in RF.
I I think energy is probably going to be in the lower half, but I don't think they're going to be in the bottom.
Okay.
Say
Wait,
that.
who's the ADC now for Renegades? Is it
Wait, why do
Freeze?
I not see
It's
this
still
energy team?
it's still probably freeze, but it's unannounced
Okay.
as of yet. Not officially announced. Monte Cristo's like, I can't say, or Riot's gonna find me. And Thorn's like, we know it's freeze, and Monty just looks at him.
Oh, NRG.
Yeah, NRG. All right. Anything else?
We also don't know what Echo Fox's lineup is gonna be. They're also probably not gonna be top of the brackets.
Yeah.
So if you asked me who is gonna be around the bottom, it would be like Dignitas. For now, I'd say Echo Fox.
Wait, hold on. I
I'd
have a
say
question.
then
Didn't they
Renegades.
didn't they have a rule before where at least two people have to be from?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Echo Fox.
Yeah.
People have been saying stuff like that. Riot hasn't really said anything, but a lot of the time they do say things last minute anyway. So who
Yeah.
knows? We'll see in a
But
few days.
hold on, does energy still count?
Energy, I don't know. They
Because
they kept
energy
Con.
has three Koreans, and one's Canadian, one's US. Does that still count as a
But
full?
no. Conquan's a
Challenger from NA.
Conquan's yeah, an A player.
Oh, he
GBM,
is?
yeah, GBM's an import. And Impact still an import, or does he count
I'm sure
as?
Impact's
No,
in.
he's been in for. Wait, was
Has
Impact
he
the
been
one
in
on
the?
Tip or was he one on Fnatic?
He was
No,
on.
yeah, he was on Tip, right? He's
Yeah,
been here
he's
forever.
been here for a year, right?
Yeah, he's been here forever. Yeah.
Yeah. So Impact either now or very soon is going to be considered an NA player.
Okay.
What's the time limit for them to not
1
consider it
year,
as?
1 season.
It's a year, I think.
It was 1
Oh,
season.
really? Oh.
Um. So yeah,
Yo, I didn't know Alex Ish doesn't retire. I thought Alex Ish is gone.
Mike, you just haven't been paying attention to anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention
Okay.
at all.
Maybe it's because it's Renegades, but Alex Itch didn't look. Okay, I saw Renegades play Coast in the finals, and they honestly didn't look good. Crumbs didn't look good either. Maybe it's because like we just finished watching like NALCS, and then like NALCS finals and then versus NACS finals.
I don't think they'll be amazing now.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be
I want to see their bot lane.
Who's their bot lane?
Remilia and Freeze.
Remillion Freeze.
Wait,
I want to see their bot lane, and I don't want people to ban Thresh,
Yeah,
and then maybe they'll have some fun.
yeah. Oh, we'll see.
But yeah. So like those would be my bottom four until we find out at least Echo Fox's lineup.
Yeah.
Because if they somehow get a bunch of super stack players, which I don't think there's many left, if it's Froggen and four shitters, they're gonna be like bottom four.
Yeah. Oh well.
If it's not even Froggen and five shitters, they're definitely gonna be.
Do you think
bottom
Anivia's
four.
gonna be back in this season? Do you think Anivia's gonna be in the meta? Is it worth
Nivea will
seeing
be alright.
Anivia? Hmm?
And if it
I'll
will
see why
always
not.
be okay.
No, but
No,
people
I
haven't
think
played
we'll see
Anivia
some
in a
of-
really
yeah.
long time because it just didn't go that way. Anivia is also like epitome of like stall the game out. Is it gonna be worth it in a really fast?
We'll see
meta?
Anivia if she's strong. We'll see Anivia if she's strong.
To be very honest with you, Anivia has never really been played much in our elo.
We're not talking about our elo, Michael.
Yeah.
No, I know,
Okay,
but
okay,
I've seen
we
Anivia
can talk about
before.
Challenger and then we can talk back to our elo.
I've been seeing Anivia's.
Huh?
Has Anivia not shown up all season last week?
Anivia's been flavor of the month lately,
Yeah,
especially
Yeah.
with Thunderlords and shit.
yeah.
With
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna show up.
23, and she's been pretty popular leading up to Worlds. She's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
pretty
she-
good in
she-
the last few patches, and I think she'll continue to be decent.
I guess it fits a bill of like AFK push. Like just
Mm.
you shove mid lane while you put resource into top lane and bot lane. And you can turtle. You can like stop there like stupid like snowballs, and you can kind of like stall till late game, like Froggen style.
Froggen style.
Yeah, so I'm excited to
Late game.
see Froggen pull out the Anivia. I'm excited to see Froggen pull out Lux, and I'm excited to see Froggen pull out Jace.
I don't think this team's gonna do much, even if Froggen's on it.
It's still
Froggen
worth
will
it.
carry, and then just
Yeah.
like every other lane's gonna lose, and you'll still get wrecked.
But you know what? They're gonna have tons of money. That's all that's gonna matter. They're gonna have
That's what's
tons of
important.
money.
All right. I've actually seen quite a few Anivias in our elo. Crispy and
Anivia's flavor of the month.
Chris being one, and like now Nivea's flavor of the month. Oh, Chris must feel like such a dirty hipster right now because like everything he's playing is like flavor of the month. I mean, Malzahar and Nivea.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen any Malzahar yet.
I haven't
any
really
Malzahar.
Oh, I
seen
see a lot
Malzahar.
of Malzahars.
I haven't seen
Same.
Malzahar at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Door band.
Yeah,
No.
they had to nerf Malzahar because he was like.
Yeah, they had to nerf him because there's something with his dots.
Yeah,
and everyone else's
yeah.
dots
Like
not
when
working
they
with it.
like kind of poured acid over Deathfire Touch.
Malzahar still. I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
Malzahar was
much.
any good even when.
I don't
like,
think
all
so
the
either.
Masters were in favor of
That's
him.
why
I
I
think
was
Swain
wondering.
was the one that was good that no one played
Yeah.
before they nerfed him.
Actually, I've seen quite a like I've seen more Malzahars than like anything else. I don't know. It's not even
I don't know.
Chris
That's
because
just you.
I haven't
That's
been
just
playing
you.
with Chris.
I think that's just you and you playing with Chris.
No, I wasn't even playing with Chris. Yeah, I've been playing with Chris.
I
for a
haven't seen
while.
any. I haven't seen
Yeah,
any.
I haven't seen any either.
Malzahar? No, I haven't seen any.
Okay, it's just Juggernauts now.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, any of you guys play Alawi? Do
Alawi.
you have a
I
better idea
played.
of like
I
I
played her
have
once.
faced her several times.
how is it? So if you get your soul pulled, what do you do? Do you fight Alawi or do you run?
What do you mean?
Like if you get your soul pulled and she's wailing away at your soul, do you stand and fight her right there, right then, or do you peace out?
I mean, you can fight her because she's just sitting there whacking your soul. So if you're gangplank, for example, you just plant the barrel and then she has to take the full brunt of it if she wants to keep whacking
Okay.
your soul.
I guess. I think the thing I feel about Alawi is like when you get your soul pulled, it's so easy to just like, oh my god, something bad's happening. I better run away. But you should.
Yeah,
probably
that's what I
stand and
did when
fight
she
her.
first came out, but
Yeah,
now it's just
they get smart and pull your soul. In the
Can-
tower.
hit her because she's stuck auto attacking you in melee range of
Yeah.
your soul.
And she's slow as shit.
Yeah.
She is slow, and of course there's the easy thing of just not getting pulled to begin with.
Yeah, I think my game plan going to an Alawi lane is probably going to be don't push it, don't get under tower. If you get under tower, you're gonna get soul pulled, and then there's nothing you can do, and that's guaranteed
Yeah.
damage on your part. So just
I
like
mean,
don't push lane.
when I'm gangplank, if she pulls my soul under the tower, I can just sit behind the tower and throw a barrel at her. And
Yeah,
You mean their tower, right?
yeah, their tower,
oh, okay.
and I guess for people like Poppy or whatever that don't really have a reliable like poke them on the tower, then just don't
No,
just don't get her soul pulled on the tower.
just don't get your soul pulled.
Yeah. Good thing is like she doesn't have that much ability to like set up ganks unless she pulls your soul. Like the only thing she can do in a gank is pull up your soul, and then you literally have to back off because you're not gonna 2v1 them, right? But then like you actually have to run, and you can't back either because you're just gonna get whacked by souls. So yeah, Alawi's a good lane to gank, but then
It's just annoying.
yeah, it's just annoying. I don't
It's
I don't
annoying
think
is a good way
Alawi
to put it.
Alawi lane has too much kill pressure. It's like it doesn't have as much kill pressure as say like someone with like hard CC, but then it's just really annoying because it's really easy to get like a good gank off that doesn't lead in death.
Wait, hold on. Can you kill any tentacle or some of them don't show up with a health bar? I forgot.
No,
Do all of them
you can
have
kill
a
all of
shot?
them.
And
They take
If a
two hits.
tentacle spawns, you can kill it at any
Yeah.
time.
I think if Alawi's either out of range or dead, they are one hit.
They are one
Yeah.
hit. Yeah.
If
If,
they're-
she's
oh.
nearby, then it's two.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
Or if they just come up from you getting pulled.
so any new champ experience? I played like a couple of games of Poppy. I'm still deciding after I max Q if I should do W or if I should do E, like the wall charge or like the anti knockup zone. I mean anti dash zone.
I
What's
think-
the
Level first?
what's
I
the
think the
AOE?
Leveling first?
No,
Q.
no, I'm always
Leveling
maxing Q
second.
first. I'm maxing Q
Yeah,
first.
Q's first.
And then I'm just
No,
deciding if I should
what does the AOE give you for with levels?
it
Movement
gives you
speed?
more passive resistance.
I think it gives you more movement speed as well.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it
I
gives
think
you
it
more
does more
passive.
magic damage when you knock someone up when they're trying to
Yeah.
dash.
Yeah.
I'd probably get that second. E
Yeah.
is 1 point wonder.
Yeah, use one.
I don't know. I haven't played Poppy though.
Wait,
know
I
when-
thought
If the
E
stun
was
scale,
a
if the
lot
stun
of her
scales,
damage.
I would go with the dash. If it doesn't, then I'd go with the W.
I know when Mac Noon played Poppy, that was pre-rework, he would max the charge every single game.
for the
Yeah, for the
all-in.
CDR and for the damage.
Just keep dashing in all the time
Yeah.
and leave.
Yeah, so we'll see. I think Poppy does okay in the jungle.
It
Like,
probably
I-
depends on the champion.
Yeah, you know what?
The
I think
matchup.
Poppy does okay in the jungle. It's like I'm enjoying jungling her. I just haven't had too much success. But when the stars, that's probably because I'm not used to her. But when the stars align, then she can do a lot of damage and she can tank really hard as well. And
Yeah.
her ganks are good because you can stop people from dashing. So it's like you're the Renekton nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool. So what are we gonna talk about next week?
next week.
Next week.
Next week we're gonna talk about 6 out of 10 of Team Liquid's roster that they'll hopefully have released by then. Um,
Maybe
I
if we know
think.
more about the Deadeye teaser that
Yeah,
they've
I'm
Oh yeah.
yeah, because like it's dead time at work, so that's why I scroll Reddit and I guess what people are saying about that. It's probably like some gun champion shoot.
80
Okay,
carry, 80
yeah,
carry,
I'm
80
guessing
carry.
it's like a
people
Wait,
are
what was
saying
their
it's
disable,
champion.
like something to do with like disables.
What was their last release?
Garen got
Huh?
shot in the shoulder.
Yeah, and then Vi's next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so okay. Zed got shot in the eye. Sona got shot in the throat. Garen got shot in the heart. So
Wait.
where's Vi gonna get shot?
Wait, what is this?
Shot in the butt.
No, but it's not poetic enough.
Looking at the GIF, it might be her hand.
Shot in the hand?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, where is this? How come I don't? see
I'm looking at Surrender at 20. It's their latest post.
Yeah. Probably shot at the hand. All right, we'll see. So
Hand would make sense.
all right.
It's coming below her head, so maybe heart, but that's what Garen's getting.
No, it's
shot.
probably
I
her
don't know.
hand.
Yeah,
It's probably her hand.
I think it's just like an ADC with like a passive that is like disable. It's like RNG disable. It's like, oh, depending on which side. It's like the Fiora passive. It's like depending on which side I shoot you at. I either blind you, I either reduce your resistance, I either
Some
reduce your attack
80
damage.
carry with some weird ass minigame.
Yeah.
That'd be so
Wait,
weird.
Is this not just skin release?
I thought it was a skin until you guys kept talking about a new champion, but
I don't know what it
They're
is.
teasing it as Jin, Jhin. And apparently, oh yeah, it's gonna come in time with like a Japan server release. I don't know.
Oh yo,
I saw
the
that.
Japanese voice actor is super hype. I'm gonna change my voice language to Japanese as soon as it comes out.
For
Gonna
Yasuo?
have Yasuo is gonna have Yasuo versus TF mid lane, and it's actually just going to be Joseph and Dio, and I'm just gonna I don't know, be a giant weeb.
All right, okay, so we don't know what we're gonna talk about next week, but we'll figure it out. So
We'll see what happens.
Yep,
Maybe they'll release some rosters.
Yep, we've just hit our 1 hour mark, so we're just gonna call it quits for today. And so, what would Dan say if he was here? Usually he's the one wrapping up. Oh yeah, if you liked what we're doing, then please like, subscribe, leave a comment, turn off ad blocks so we can cash it on some cents, so we can.
Are there ads?
Yeah, I don't know. I have ad block.
Didn't
Me
Dan?
too.
No. Didn't Dan turn off the like ads, like ads in the middle of the video?
Yeah, I thought you
I
Pretty
have no
sure.
idea. I have-
Pretty
I have-
sure
I
there
have
are
ad
none of
block
those
on.
anyways. So leave your ad block on.
Yeah.
Or
Oh no! I guess we have to say we
Origin.
have to leave our ad block off because we are trying to promote our channel a little bit. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, and time is money. So
disregard everything.
yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. I know it's like I feel okay. Honestly, I feel better that people are subscribing rather than like cashing in on a few cents. A few cents is pretty cool, but then I feel like an extra subscriber, which is not within our group, is like worth $1 million.
Except
yeah,
it
that's,
isn't.
that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. So we basically need a girl to cash in for clickbait potential. All right. Okay.
Time to troll. Okay, Cupid.
Yeah. I got that. Anyways. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits right now. So we hope
Okay.
you enjoyed the episode and stay tuned for more. And we're just gonna continue talking about League of Legends and hopefully more interesting things happen and we can have better discussion. So yeah. Until next time. Bye.